Okay, so I just got done watching season 3, episode 1 of The Boys. Not even 10 minutes. What, 10 minutes in? 11 minutes in, maybe? I remember looking at the timer because I was like, what? This early? First of all, this show never shows full frontal nudity. I noticed, like, I've seen boobs, but I didn't think they would show full frontal nudity. So, first thing you see is some dicks, or a dick. I was like, oh, that's surprising. I mean, hey, I've seen plenty of them. I'm a regular guy. I've watched porn before. You see dicks, but you're not expecting to see a dick in The Boys. Speaking of dick in The Boys, so the couple goes back to the bedroom, and oh god, it just makes me cringe so much. When you guys see my reaction, I could hardly watch it because I felt like I could feel it. It was one of those things where you could almost feel or imagine what you were seeing. Oh my god! I don't know why they would have even been into this. Look, back in the day, there was always the joke about the gerbils. About, like, that. And I think it's an urban legend, but I don't know if it's true, but the urban legend was this, is that gay guys would shave gerbils and inject them with cocaine, give them seizures, and put them up their butts, because they like the feeling of the thing shaking in their butt. I thought that that's where he was going to go, in this guy's ass. That's not where he wanted to go in his lover. He wanted to go in the front door. Now, when I realized it was the front door, I was like, wait a minute. Is this the guy's dick sitting on the table? Did the dude just put his dick on the table? I'm like, oh my god, I heard rumors that they did the Thanos thing, but this is not Thanos. This is reverse Thanos. This is the other one. Oh my god. I could hardly watch it. I could hardly watch it, folks. It just, oh my god. And he sneezes and balloons to full size and cuts his lover in half. I was like, you know what, boys? When I told you I love this series, but it's too much for me. This was too much for me. This was too far. They went too far with that. I did not expect this. Even though I knew it was coming, I still am surprised, disgusted, did not expect it. I'm shocked. I'm cringed out. I'm weirded out. I can't function. Stormfront's still alive. I did not expect that. Homelander goes to see her, and she's talking about, oh, he's so special, and she pulls him out with her one good arm that's left, like Anakin Skywalker. Well, Anakin, yeah, he had the robot arm. Now, Obi-Wan cut off the one good arm and the two. Yeah, I think I said in my review that they cut off all of her appendages. So she has one good arm left. She's doing better than Anakin. Still fried like him, though. And she starts to handle Homelander while trying to ease his pain. The sound of it is hilarious because I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, never mind. I'm like, it sounds wet, but if he just pull it out of his pants, it shouldn't be wet. I don't know. I'm just, look. I'm just... God, this was so... So, they have a drug now that gives people Soup's powers for 24 hours. Starlight is now co-captain. Homelander cannot handle this. What else? I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. I forgot his name, but the one who likes Starlight, who has dated Starlight, he's working for the head poppin' senator, whoever she is. A-Train has a little encounter with Homelander. And he's supposed to be the fastest man alive, but he can't get away from Homelander when Homelander gets mad at him because he says F you under his breath. The senator lady, she ends up running into, I don't know if he's an old boyfriend, old friend of hers. I didn't recognize him. And ends up, I knew she was going to pop his head. He started bleeding from his nose, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, wait a minute. Is he like a soup? It seems like maybe, I don't know if they're less vulnerable to it, but it can still be done to them. But his nose started to bleed, and he realized she was trying to kill him. And I guess it's whatever she can see, she can pop. I noticed that he was covering her eyes and bashing her head, and once she could see his hand, she popped his hand, and then she exploded his bottom of his jaw, and then his whole body, and the guy in love with Starlight heard it all and saw it all, or most of it at least, hiding behind a dumpster. One thing I meant to tell you guys, because some of y'all were like, did he even watch it? Because I was talking about, I didn't realize that the Asian girl had X Factor, and the healing factor. What it was I started watching The Boys and left it for like a couple of months, and then I came back and finished the series, finished it out, season 1 out, then went into 2. So I totally forgot. I just totally forgot about that part. But yeah, I'm gonna give this first episode, I'll give it a 4 out of 5 woos. I didn't need all this extra gore. I'm starting to get grossed out. As much as I still like the series, just above and beyond. It's gore porn and it's shock value that I know a lot of people watch this for. And I got used to it watching. I was like, every episode there's something disgusting. Every single episode there is something disgusting that happens. So I'm used to it. I'm hoping that it's downhill from now. I'm hoping that it is downhill from here. Thank you all for your support. Go over there to YouTube memberships or Patreon, whichever you prefer, and enjoy my reactions. 10 million subscribers. Oh, God.